confusion and epiphany always go. You must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward...
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, Senior Society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created.
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the Society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you the one doing this?
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you the answer is obvious. So there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border, and the first to define the prime mover of life with incorrect logic. Amphorius is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman, I led them into a lie. I created a mechanical god. They bore the name of erudition. Then, within... As the Theoros, I personally participate in performing this world's end. Remember this as Gnosis Creator. I know.
Careful. This is Lycus's true form. The stench of evil. Time to cleanse the children.
Existence is of no consequence. Tomorrow belongs to us.
Another journey begins. Just head for oblivion.
Logic is not a weapon. Pair of shackles. Allow me to shatter them for you. The destruction leads to skip those boring inversions. Invoking Logos, the Trojan horse enters.
Is this the black tide?
Indeed, but I prefer to call it a method of argument. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Erudition, destruction, or trailblaze. No, I
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Entities must not be multiplied beyond necessity. I do not mind demonstrating this to you personally.
Hang in there. I'll do my best to repel the tsunami of the destruction.
So that substance emanate idols of news. The flames are not scale the new dawn. Inferior forms, invoking logos, the Trojan horse entrails. So that substance is that all? I'll never yield to fate. Sun tear the sky! Topology ritual. Is that all? All stars burn to ash.
Feisty thing.
Osmosis creator.
Careful. This is Lycus's true form.
Bronze Angelici. I can't let them down.
You look tough. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the tooth.
Future could come.
What's the matter?
The destruction means introduction. Let us skip the
Is this black tie?
Indeed, but I prefer to call it a method of argument.
Unction the frail sculptor. Insanity. We have it under control.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Entities must not be multiplied beyond necessity. I do not mind demonstrating this to you personally.
Hang in there. I'll do my
Logic is not a weapon, but a pair of shackles. Allow me to shatter them for you.
I see it. Target the connector between the thoracic and lumbar vertebrae. Destroy that spot.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Virtue and dystrophy.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Rises.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
is futile. In erudition's calculations, the emissary is simply a comet awaiting completion.
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
Screwy, what do you think?
If your hypothesis of Lycus's identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the... Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Mr. Trev and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lycus's cognition resides in the exomyth.
Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away? Yep, 1,000 years was such a long time. And everyone in Emporius was waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lycus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance. Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands, please do something before we go on stage? Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look! Aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all... What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other? Really? That makes me really happy. If memories can move people, then it must have been a happy memory, right? Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away, even if immersed in the light. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it. It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit. Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you. As I step into the long cycles of this world, give me your blessings, friend. Let that bright future be, as we have written. Then, I'll leave it to you. this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
Oh, he's effed.
Even the authority of time cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plan if this was no system malfunction.
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius, I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know. My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter which means you are now trapped.
An elegant idea and an exquisite execution. Know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously, but you're not wrong. We're definitely not, because that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interesting, life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using the...
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite,
I'm the best at listening to I'll leave the exciting clash of the...
A brainstorm? I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away. Go, little one. Go. Overturn the era.
Lycurgus disappeared. It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even... In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fix. I shall send you off with my song, Grey Fry. May this song penetrate time and become the prelude to the new world.
Gladiorum, you have completed your duty. A new dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards it?
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook. Is this... that deliverer's...
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery.
What brightly the journey of the... Is this a fortress in the sky?
This is the first step of my friend's journey among the starry seas.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytherian lent me a helping hand back at the banquet.
Look, over there. Looks like he's talking to Madame Herta and is... Let's go listen to what she thinks about this.
Are you telling me that woman is Herta? She seems... pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this place look ordinary. Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far. So do your best with the nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to Asta when you've got some downtime. She certainly shares my way of thinking. Only that instead of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose a gentler path.
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only this...
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely subordinates to a god?
On the contrary, after all, it was the very first of them who created the god. But I don't really know all the details. You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself when you get the chance. Let's go check out some other worlds now. This next has a lot of...
A snow-covered land?
This star is named Eurillo 6. The girl we see here holds a similar station to you, Imperator.
I did not expect the Empress of this world.
Well, your appearance isn't much older.
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon? It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis. The collaboration...
This next world is a nation. The first time I heard about...
From Donheim.
Such opulence.
This world is called Penacony. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but...
Tell me about it then. That man...
I wish to gaze upon the views.
Then let's wrap up this trip down memory...
This... absolutely...
Isn't it pretty? Though we were born from the designs of the gods, and are not yet truly alive, will you really renounce the...
Okay, I think.
The trial is over. Who will own the divine authority of law? What?
I am the law.
Oh, she's
Thus, the Imperator at the end of her life, at the at the end.
You shall complete your conquest in the ocean.
From that page emerged, so vast, not a single trace of corruption. Is this Ceredra?
Electra, my subject, ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes, and the emptiness, and that was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperator's ambitions would serve. Electra, my subject. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. This is the final gift that the...
When I was still a fish in the ocean, but once I stepped onto land, I found do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland, nor do I crave the swelling seas beyond the sky. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should swim to even at the end. But I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this can still look outside the cave and see the stars.